Hello everyone and welcome to another video. So today I will be explaining what a GFCI receptacle is, how it operates, how it works, and where it is, location wise and all that stuff. So here we have a GFCI receptacle. So the locations, where it's at, where it's located. So it's located where the device itself or appliances can get wet or moisturized. So we're talking kitchens, bathrooms, outdoors, garages, basements, and maybe some other places, but those are the most basic kind. There's the most popular. So how it works, right? This GFCI, if you guys did not watch my other video, you should watch it. It's about a regular outlet. This is not a regular outlet. This is a GFCI receptacle. It is more expensive, it looks different, and it operates different. So it's the same thing as an outlet as the wires. There's a one ungrounded, one grounded, and one grounding wire. So one black, white, and copper wire that goes to it. So through the black wire, the ungrounded, that's the incoming power. And the outgoing power is the neutral wire, which is the white wire. And so basically, into this GFCI receptacle, both of those wires are have the same current. They're the equal current. And so what this device does is if there is a 5 milliamp, at least, that's the least, 5 milliamp change or imbalance of current between those two wires, the black and white, this device is designed to trip the circuit. So basically it's designed to protect me, protect the personnel, protect people, right? Protect from shock. So there won't be any shock. So it trips the circuit, preventing shock. So this right here is a GFCI receptacle tester, and if you can see, the correct wiring is only one. That's if both of these lights are what's called shining and this one isn't. So if we plug this in, we will see that this is correct wiring. So if you see over here, there's a reset button and there's a test button. So if we press this test button, it will trip this circuit. So now there is no power. And that's exactly, so if there is, like, if I maybe touch it or if it's wet or something happens that there's an imbalance of the current, that is basically pressing the test button, so it will trip automatically. So I wouldn't get shocked, and so, there wouldn't be any shock. So if we press this reset button, then the power is back on. And that is also how you test if a GFCI receptacle is wired correctly and it works. And these two, bam. So also a GFCI receptacle could also detect a short circuit. A short circuit is when either maybe the black or white are touching, or maybe it's touching the grounding. One of them are touching the grounding wire, which is the copper wire. So that can also create a short circuit, which is basically the current is going out of the path. It's going for the path of least resistance, and it's going out of the path, and basically it surges the current because it's going out of the path. All the current's coming and flowing, and then once whatever, you get shocked or something happens, it goes back to the device, and it's just so much surge, and that's an imbalance, and bam, it trips the circuit. So pretty much, yes, a GFCI works. It is designed to protect personnel and protect against shocks. There won't be any shock or fire or any of those types of hazards. And also, once there's an imbalance between those currents, and it will be also, I forgot to note that there will be more incoming current than outgoing current, because the incoming current, you are the path, right? Maybe you touch it, something happens, you are the path, or the electrical appliance is the path of, the current. So that means there will be less current going back to the panel or going back to the outgoing. So that is the imbalance. So mostly is because there's too much incoming current and not enough outgoing current to support it. And they're imbalance, you know what I'm saying? And trips the circuit. So there you go. That is a GFCI receptacle, and that is a GFCI receptacle tester, and that is how they both work. If I missed something, hey, let me know in the comments. Thank you. Also, I'm going to mention that it can detect the imbalance, and it can cut power in as fast as 1/30th of a second.